Dishing on movies.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Dishing on Movies. This week we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Jurassic Park.
So to celebrate, this week we're doing a Jurassic Pork dish, which is going to really change the way that you think about pork chops. We're actually going to take these bad boys and dunk them in some amber, aka apple cider vinegar. It's going to help it get a nice juicy brine, and it's also part of this new Paleolithic diet. So it's a high protein, low to no carbs, so cute, kitschy, and delicious. You can't go wrong.
That's what we specialize in.
It's our specialty.
Let's get to it.
Garlic, salt, honey, mustard, apple cider vinegar, water, pork chops.
Hold on to your butt.
Now when I told my friends we were doing Jurassic Pork, they kind of naysayed me. Oh, pork is so dry, I hate pork. And
I have had some bad pork though.
I grew up in pork country, so I love pork. But the secret is this. When you cook any meat, you're actually taking moisture out of the meat. So you want to put some moisture back in that meat so that when it cooks, you're actually helping to maintain the moisture.
That makes sense.
And so the way that you put more moisture in that meat is by a brine. It's going to combine our apple cider vinegar with some water. And then this is our salt to brine. And then we're going to add some mustard, some honey. While I mix this down, we need to put this in some kind of vessel. Some kind of container that the pork can sit in the brine. Do you have anything?
I have just the thing. Just to be safe.
Oh, perfect.
You want me to put the pork in first?
Yeah, go ahead and pour the pork in first. I'm not pour. Put.
Pork the pork in first. These are some big pork chops.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
These are nearly ½ pound each. Now, if that's too big for you, you want a smaller portion, you could cut them in half.
Oh no, I like dino-sized portions. So.
Alright, so now we have our brine. We're just going to pour that in.
Get in there.
Ah, what's happening? What's happening? How did that happen? We have a spout. A raptor can open a door.
But we can't pour water in the bag.
yeah. Alright, well, we're going to let this sit for 2 to 24 hours. The longer it brines, the more moisture it takes in. But just 2 hours is just enough. So we're going to let that brine, and we're going to clean this up, and then we'll come back.
And then of course the tour moves on.
So now our pork chops have been brined and full of flavor and full of moisture. So Dale, go ahead and pull those out. We want to get them patted dry so that we can sear them off.
I don't really want to reach in there.
Come on, if Ellie can put her hand in dino droppings, I think you can put your hand in some brine.
That is one big pile of
When you're searing something, it means you're getting a brown caramelization on the outside of the pork, essentially. So if you have water, the meat will steam versus sear.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we have to pat it down, make sure it's really dry. So I'll put this in the sink, and you go ahead and you pat them dry.
Pat them on down.
When you brine something with a vinegar, which is an acid, it will start to technically cook the meat a little bit. That's why you see a color change.
Definitely looks different.
Yeah, so I just want to point that out to you guys at home if you're doing this. The color will change. It hasn't spoiled or gone bad. It's just the meat has been treated by the acid.
Good science.
What we did was we put our pork out of the brine, patted it dry, and we seasoned it with salt and pepper. And now we have olive oil in our pan. Once you drop it down, don't touch it for 4 minutes. We're gonna get a nice sear on each side. We went ahead and seared actually all sides of these pork chops. And now Dale's gonna go ahead and pop that in a 400-degree oven.
Got my T-Rex claws on.
Here's the thing about your Jurassic Pork. We spent all this time putting moisture into our meat through the brine. You have to let the meat rest for at least 5 minutes. It lets the juices kind of go back into the pork. If we were to take this pork out now and cut it, we basically lose all the moisture we just built. To go along with that paleo diet, which is all about high protein and really high vegetables, we're gonna add some just sauteed kale that we made.
For the herbivores in the audience.
Absolutely. This is for the brontosauruses, and then we've got the pork over there for the T-Rexes.
I hope they have the T-Rex in the 4th movie. Did you know they're making a 4th Jurassic Park?
They're making a 4th Jurassic Park?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to come out next summer. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Spielberg is not directing it.
Oh, bummer.
But he is going to produce it.
So the thing about this paleo diet, they call it like the caveman diet. It's essentially what a caveman ate was high protein, no grains, and fruits and vegetables, like hunter-gatherer.
I can see.
Although the cavemen and dinosaurs, you know, they never were on the planet at the same time.
That's not what I learned from the Flintstones.
Exactly.
I'm ready to tear this up like a velociraptor. Mmm.
Good flavor.
Moist.
Mm-hmm. We have a really hearty, full meal with just a veggie and a really delicious protein and be satiated.
Yeah. I'm getting all kinds of satiated in here.
Oh yeah. The sweetness of the pork and the bitterness of the kale is a great combo.
Alright, try it out. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let us know what you think, guys.
We'll see you next time.
We are dishing on movies.